Thank you. Okay, Abias, you can start.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Very good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Abias and I'm the cooperative manager here at Bwindi Coffee Growers Cooperative Society Limited. And this is my partner.
Hello, everyone. I'm Judith Krämer. I'm working in the sustainable agriculture supply chain management for the past 6 years now. And we will share the coffee project that aligns conservation, community, and development. So please, Abias, introduce us to Bwindi Sustainable National Park.
Yeah, thank you so much, Judith. Bwindi Coffee Cooperative Society Limited operates next to Bwindi Impenetrable National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is a home of half the world's mountain gorillas. We are working with 200 to 300 farmers, of which are smallholder farmers producing exceptional coffees, both Arabica and Robusta, with perfect growing conditions. Our conservation story is authentic and compelling. But despite having this great coffee and a powerful narrative, we are selling through middlemen at a commodity price. So we are locked out to premium markets, and this is the opportunity we want to unlock today. So what is holding us back? So at first, we lack market access. We are completely depending on middlemen with no negotiating power. Secondly, we have inconsistency in quality. So about 40% of our coffee has premium potentials, but without systematic grading, everything gets mixed up, and then we get to be paid for the average grade, which is always FHU. The thirdly, youth are leaving because they don't see coffee as a viable career. And fourthly, our infrastructure gaps. We have less drying and storage facilities that limit our quality control. These are specific solvable problems, and that's addressed. So our solutions has 4 interconnected pillars. And first is the global direct trade platform connection with 8 to 12 specialty roasters who would value our conservation story. But secondly, our quality grading systems with the trained sorters and solar drying infrastructures. And then third, youth employment. So hoping to create over 1,500 jobs plus across the coffee value chain. And fourth, we are looking at agritourism, bringing buyers to the origin of coffee production. And we are very sure that these pillars reinforce each other better, and they open quality and premium markets. Premium markets would fund youth programs and youth innovations, but also buyer visits depend commitment. So this is kind of a virtuous cycle.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. So the direct trade platforms bypass middlemen entirely. We would participate in the world of coffee trade fairs, where specialty buyers seek origin stories and would like stories like ours here at Bwindi. But also we would host buyers and visit to Bwindi, so roasters see our farmers, they meet farmers, and experience the conservation connections firsthand. But also we would involve professional marketing materials and such as videos, sample kits, implementations. So the expected outcome is 20 to 30% premium pricing, but also 60% of export.
No.
We lost Abias. You're done? Because we couldn't hear the last word, but
I think I can proceed then in this case, because I will, come back to every point again. Okay. Thank you, Abias. So let me talk about the Quality and Youth Program, because these two are interconnected. So we are going to train 15 to 20 sorters. They learn the visual defect identification, they learn how to assess the density, they learn the moisture measurements, and we will bring in experienced specialty coffee technicians to run those programs. We will also install solar drying tables with rain covers. Solar drying gives us a consistent and controlled drying process, regardless of the weather. And we want to increase the percentage of premium grade coffee, as mentioned, from the current 40% up to 65%, because we know the quality potential is definitely there. And we just need the system to capture that. And on the youth employment side, we are creating real career pathways. So we want to have a structured apprenticeship that runs for 6 to 12 months. So younger people get on the job training and all this in agronomy. And we are also supporting enterprise incubation. So some young people don't want to be employees, they want to be entrepreneurs and want to own their own businesses. So we help them start the service businesses that support a cooperative with equipment, for example, with transport services, with digital marketing, packaging, and stuff like that. So this will create jobs and also strengthen the overall operation. And we are committing to a minimum 40% of female participants in all of those programs. So we want to pay fair wages in general, and specifically we will pay 15% over the local minimum wage for all the positions. So we create real jobs that young people can build and want to build careers on. And now I will come to the connection for all of that to the SDG 8 targets. As you can see on the slide, it directly targets SDG 8.2 economic productivity with the pricing and also the innovations that we expect. There will be a 30% increase from the premium grades. SDG 8.3 is job creation. So over the whole time that we want to do this project, 1,500 structured employee opportunities with also skill development and certification will take place. And SDG 8.5 with decent work. I think we already mentioned this, with fair wages and safe working conditions, and also the 40% minimum in female participants. And also we have the conservation impact, because 200 households will transition from forest-dependent livelihoods to becoming conservation advocates. I also have the implementation roadmap here. So for phase 1, which will take place in year 1, we will strengthen the governance, we will develop marketing materials, and want to participate in the world of coffee. We also want to train the quality sorters, install the solar drying, and want to start with the youth program with only 20 participants so far. Phase 2, which will be year 2 and 3, we want to scale up those with 400 plus farmers in general. We want to formalize contracts with maybe 5 or 6 roasters. We want to deploy full infrastructure and also expand the youth programs with 100 participants, and also want to host buyer origin visits In phase 3, which will take place during year 4 and 5, we want to position as a continental reference model. We will evaluate the certifications and want to expand to 10 to 12 buyers and support regional replication. And the overall budget what we would need for all of this would be 200 till 370 US dollars over those 5 years. So the partnership structure is clear. I am the German partner and have the European market intelligence and also some buyer connections through being in the fair trade sector for so long. And I have the documentation expertise. My partner, Abias, is the strategic leader in this position. He has the local coordination, he has the farmer relationships and the execution capacity. So he will do the day-to-day execution. And also he has the conservation context knowledge, and he can also ensure the transparent financial management. So what we seek are impact investors and specialty roasters, and also people with technical expertise and also market connections. And all of this should be done during the conservation organizations and different development agencies. So join us on redefining responsible coffee, because this is more than a coffee project. It's a scalable model for alignment livelihoods, ecosystems, and global markets. We want to drive the conservation outcomes, and we have exceptional coffee and a compelling story. And the challenges are specific and solvable, so the partnership is strong, combining the Ugandan execution with European market access. And the timing is also right because specialty buyers are actively seeking what we offer, and we are inviting you to invest in a model that creates shared values for farmers, buyers, and communities, so we can build one of Africa's most promising sustainable coffee landscapes. Thank you for listening, and we are happy to answer questions.